And the final game of the weekend is between the Swifts Bluebirds and the Fassifern Bombers on Sunday. It's the only Sunday game, starting at 3 p.m. at the Llewellyn Motors Field out at Perga there. And it's fourth versus third between the two, and a win for Fassifern would guarantee a top 4 finish.
Yeah, well, that's right. If Fassifern can win this week, I think it will guarantee them a top 4 spot. But obviously, Swifts, if they can win there, it's going to go a long way to helping them move into the top 4, because all these sides play Goodner and Brothers in the next couple of rounds. So a win for either of these teams will go a long way to cementing a top 4 for them.
And with Fassifern coming up against Brothers and Goodner in the coming weeks, a win for the Swifts over Fassifern here could put them in line for the third finish.
Yeah, well, that's right. That's what they'll be aiming for. Thinking you want to make the top 4, the higher the better. Obviously, 1 and 2 there, but the form of Goodner and Brothers at the moment
makes it hard to catch.
Makes them hard to catch. So if you aren't going to catch them, make sure you finish 3rd or 4th. So.
Swifts getting they've lost a lot of games by close margins, unfortunately. It's been that kind of season for them, but they've turned that around last week with a last-minute converted try to steal the win off North's Tigers, much to North's dismay, but good return to the winners' books for them. Yeah,
well, I'm sure Steve-O would be happy for the win there. He's lost a few games this year. He's had a few draws just in the last couple of seconds there. So I'm sure there would have been a little bit of relief there. I've seen them sing their club song in there, and the boys were happy, and they were pumped up. So hopefully for their sake, they can take it out on the field this week and defeat North, and then nearly guarantee them a 4th.
Fassifern, sorry, yeah. Obviously, Fassifern losing the last 2 weeks as well. A loss here against Swifts would make it 3 in the row, and not an enviable position to go into the finals with, considering the form that they showed throughout the season so far.
Yeah, well, like we've said several times, our Rays. I know they're probably not going to say he's a one-man band, but if you've got that attacking weapon in your side, anyone with an attacking weapon of him, if you lose him, it puts a lot more pressure onto the other players to perform, because normally you could relax a bit, and Ray had run his 100 metres, which he's done in nearly every game this year, and he was leading try scorer. So
means a change of tactic for them, doesn't it?
Oh, well, that's it. Without him there, well, that's it. You have to try and work out where your try is going to come from now. So I presume they rely a little bit more on Harold to do a little bit more, and obviously the 5'8", Rangy, and the forwards to just work a little bit harder and a bit more creatively. So
excellent. Well, with the 2 teams locked up and plenty to play for, definitely get down to, if you're not up to anything on the Sunday, 3 p.m, that's the first A-grade game kicks off there down at Llewellyn Motors Field at Perga.